You wake up 5 minutes before your alarm, not because you have to. Your body simply knows when it's time. Outside your bedroom window, the city is still asleep. The streets are empty. The sky is slowly turning blue. You don't reach for your phone. You haven't started your day with notifications in years. Instead, you open the window. Cool air fills the room. For 1 minute, you do nothing. No emails, no news, no market updates. Just silence. People imagine billionaires waking up surrounded by assistants, private chefs, and security guards. Maybe some do. You don't. You make your own coffee. The same black coffee you've made almost every morning for the last 12 years. The machine costs less than a fancy dinner. It still works perfectly. You never replaced it because it never gave you a reason to. Your home surprises people. They expect a giant mansion hidden behind tall gates. Instead, it's a beautiful house on a quiet hill, large enough to enjoy, small enough to know every room. You bought it because you wanted peace, not because you wanted attention. If someone drove past your house today, they would never guess the person inside is worth more than $8 billion. That's exactly how you like it. Money that needs to be seen usually isn't real wealth. The expensive things you own aren't visible from the street. Time, choices, freedom, those are the things money bought. Not the marble floors, not the view, not the furniture. After breakfast, you open one simple dashboard on your laptop. One number, your family's net worth. Some days it's up by $40 million. Other days it's down by $60 million. This morning, it dropped $23 million overnight. You stare at the screen for 3 seconds. Then you close the laptop. Nothing has changed. The companies you own are still building products. People are still going to work. Customers are still buying. The market is only guessing. You don't build your life around guesses. Years ago, you promised yourself something. Never make a decision because of a headline. That promise has made you more money than any investment ever could. Your calendar starts at 9. The first meeting isn't about profits. It's about scholarships. Every year, your foundation quietly pays college tuition for students who have never heard your name. No cameras, no interviews, no social media posts. The students think an anonymous donor helped them. They're right. The best gifts don't need signatures. Your assistant walks in. There's a request from a magazine. They want to feature you on the cover. You smile, thank them, and say no. Again. Fame is expensive. Privacy pays better. By 10:30, you're sitting in a conference room. Around the table are people much smarter than you in their own fields. Engineers, scientists, designers. 20 years ago, you thought being the smartest person in the room was success. Now you know it's the opposite. Your job isn't to have every answer. Your job is to ask better questions. One young engineer nervously presents an idea. Halfway through, he apologizes. I know it probably won't work. You stop him. Finish the idea. Some of the best businesses in history sounded impossible during the first 5 minutes. He smiles and keeps talking. You have no idea that one conversation will eventually create a product worth billions. Not because you're a genius, because you gave an idea 5 more minutes than everyone else would have. The meeting ends. People gather their laptops. Someone jokes about how long it could have been an email. Everyone laughs. You laugh too. Not because it's funny, because once upon a time, you believed every meeting mattered. Now you know most things solve themselves if you simply give them enough time. Your phone vibrates. Not often. Almost nobody has your personal number. It's your daughter. Dad, are you free tonight? You smile before reading the rest. She isn't calling for money. She never does. She wants your opinion on a small business she's thinking about starting. 30 years ago, your father gave you advice that changed your life. Now it's your turn. You tell her you'll be there at 6, no matter what. You cancel the last meeting of the day. Not because you have to, because you can. This is what people misunderstand about wealth. They think it buys faster cars, bigger houses, private islands. Sometimes it does. But the best thing money ever bought you was control over your calendar. You leave the office just before noon. No security convoy, no black SUVs. You drive yourself. The car's clean, comfortable, quiet, 5 years old. You could replace it every month for the rest of your life. You don't. A new car doesn't make traffic shorter. At a stoplight, a bright orange supercar pulls beside you. People pull out their phones. Someone starts recording. The driver revs the engine. The sound fills the street. The light turns green. He disappears in seconds. You continue at the speed limit. Years ago, you would have wondered what it felt like to own that car. Now you wonder what it feels like to need strangers to notice it. Success changes the questions you ask. Lunch is at the same small restaurant you visited for almost 15 years. The owner already knows your order. No menu, no ceremony, just a simple meal. While you wait, you notice a man at the next table staring at 3 different stock charts. Every few seconds, he refreshes the screen. Green, red, green again. His shoulders rise with every number, then fall. You remember living like that. You once checked your portfolio 12 times before breakfast. Every headline felt like an emergency. Every market drop felt personal. The strange part, your investments started growing much faster after you stopped watching them every hour. Peace turned out to be a better strategy than panic. Halfway through lunch, your assistant sends a message. A company wants to buy one of our businesses. The offer is enormous. Enough money to become even richer overnight. You rate it once, then lock your phone. Some opportunities are expensive even when they pay well. You built that company for a reason. Not every good offer deserves a yes. People think billionaires wake up asking, "How can I make more money today?" You stopped asking that question years ago. Now you ask something different. Does this make life better? Most of the time, the answer has nothing to do with money.